Alright, we're back in Demon's Crest after we got a time machine and went back before I messed up. So this wasn't here before.
Yeah,
this is where it is on the world map. So this is the final area in the game. But like an area like that would be very difficult with our lack of abilities, right?
Yeah.
So no, it just puts us in the final boss room.
Amatsu, for those who are just coming in this episode, how do you get to the boss this quick when there are levels?
Well, pretty much, if you beat one boss in each of the 3 initial stages, disappears until you beat another boss. And as usual, Phantolex, that's that big guy standing on the skull, he wasn't expecting us. He's like, you're early. Go away.
He looks... yes. And now, it's time for the final level of the game.
Yeah, it's time for the final boss. He gets a pretty cool arena.
Yeah, not as cool as my arena.
When did you get an arena?
I built it 5 hours ago.
Oh.
Last year.
In the distant past.
On a Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Also, this guy is conveniently immune to the air attack.
So, I'm just thinking about that guy's arena with the spikes in the wall.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of convenient? I
mean,
inconvenient.
Yeah, you can't grapple onto the walls to get higher, or on them.
Not to mention, what happens if you just happen to, clip his wings off? He won't be able to fly out, and because it's a 2D land...
Yeah, exactly.
It's just trapped in there, but unfortunately, it's not really 3D, so it's not like you can really walk around it.
Yeah,
because video games.
That would be inconvenient, wouldn't it, for Phantolex there? If we could just walk around the spikes, go into the back room, steal his beer or something.
Finding out the truth about the situation is rather inconvenient. It's an inconvenient truth.
Also, I may die a few times, because while he is nerfed, compared to when you actually fight him, if you've done everything else in the game, he is still an extremely tough fight this early on.
Well,
because he only ducks down to be attacked once in a while.
Like early on the level or early on in the game? Because I thought we were in the final level, yo.
Well, we are, but as I said, it's a nerfed version of the boss, and I die. We'll try that again. So I do want to show this because we gotta see the ending of the game, yo.
Yeah.
And I forgot to bring potions with me. How inconvenient. He won't do the speech again if you come back in from restarting, at least.
Yeah. By the way, just so people know, as far as I'm concerned, this LP required no walkthrough.
No, I'm going purely off of memory at the moment.
In fact, Amatsu is the walkthrough.
Yes, because
some
of it's coming back to me as I do it. The only thing I might need to look up is where all the talismans are.
Now, it's been like, what, 11 years since you've played this?
It's been at least 3 or 4.
That's close
I
enough.
first played it. Yeah, that's a number reminiscent of 11.
Oh my gosh! So
he's being more cooperative with his pattern this time too.
At least he's being consistent.
Yes.
Unlike most people that I meet.
If you come, this is the first opportunity you can fight him, and then once you've beaten all the other bosses, this level will open up again. But he has multiple phases and is a lot tougher.
Yeah, something I find with bosses that have multiple phases is they are pretty smart. It's not like, okay, I'm going to do the same thing over and over in hopes it defeats you, but then, death. It's
okay, he is mixing his pattern up quite a bit.
I find that these, bosses like these are more genre savvy than most reality TV contestants.
This boss he can try and fake you out. He has a lot of different things he can do. Oddly enough, touching him does more damage than his projectiles, however.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Well, look, he can light up his wings like a lightsaber, so that might have something to do with it.
Well, I guess every time you touch him or something like that, it's like a violation.
Oh, he is down.
I wouldn't say human. I don't know where I've got human rights from.
Yeah, more like demon rights. So
Yeah,
he's going to summon the power to heavens. He's going to use the Crest of Heaven.
But isn't he a demon?
Yes.
Isn't that like a double standard or something?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
It vanished.
Well,
I guess he doesn't get to use the power of heaven after all. Well, it's Well, it's vanishing.
Yeah.
No, he is not destined to be the one.
No.
No.
It's only reserved
He's
for
destined to explode. He's destined to explode. And now we saved the demon realm.
Wait, that was the final boss?
Yes, it's not. Oh, Toast, I had to explain this again.
No, I thought that was like a mini boss of the level.
No.
I didn't think that was the final boss already.
So now we watch his castle fall to pieces.
Wasn't it flat a moment ago? I mean, before we went in?
Maybe some architects built it up while we were fighting.
More like Berserkitects. Just look at that thing.
So we managed to collect 2 of the crests. I'm sure the other crests are those minions of Phanalaxes that have those still, they won't be a problem at all. The demon realm is saved, and it's ours to rule over forever.
And ever.
Taken by surprise. The mighty Phanalax was... Come on, text scroll already. Destroyed by Firebrand before he could summon... You know, Capcom could have made this text go a little faster.
I'm not gonna lie. The villain's name of this was Phalanx or something like that.
Yeah, the power of infinity.
It sounds like some sort of...
He sounds like a weapon's name, which is reasonable.
It can sound like a weapon. It also sounds like it's some sort of like bowel movement.
Oh god.
Like,
I might also be mispronouncing it because
like
English
phalanx.
too hard.
I don't know.
So we
it
say
reminds me of the company that decided to name a level Genocide City before realizing what genocide meant.
Yeah, naming too strong for some people apparently.
Yeah.
Like apparently there's one Japanese MMO called Bullet of Bullets.
Isn't that redundant of redundant?
Yes. Anyways, this is Arma. Again, he seems to be on fire. And he never expected Phanalax would be defeated, like... Huh. Yeah, I wish the text would be a little faster, like Capcom.
I know, it's just... The text is probably for the other demons to read. I mean, he has to be speaking to somebody else. He can't just be talking to himself like that. I mean, the fire's accompanying him, sure. But
yes. He's probably talking to someone. With the defeat of Phanalax, the demon realm was filled with lost all order and fell into anarchy. Oh no. I think we actually made things worse. Many now ask if living under the rule of Phanalax would have been worse than the hell they are. Wait, this is a Nintendo system. Why are they using the word hell? I don't... Maybe Nintendo never got the bad ending when they were going through it to confirm it conformed to their standards.
Yeah, maybe it's just English localization. Maybe they had their own lore in that it wasn't actually hell that they were saying, but something else. I mean, the thing
like
with hell, though, is a lot of this game, I know a really controversial topic is religion, so it kind of seems weird that this game would just, instead of making its own name like other games do, just have it like hell and heaven and whatnot.
Anywho.
The end!
Yeah.
So I woke up.
If only we could go back and not screw up.
Yeah, Matsu.
Yes.
Why'd you screw up like that?
I don't know. Like, fighting him early seems like it actually doomed everything.
I don't know. If you're confused about this game, you should consult yourself about it. Yeah. I mean, you're the best walkthrough that I've seen in the past 20 minutes, so...
But, yes. We need to go back. We need to pry in and put a password that actually gets us past that bit, like I already have. Okay, we managed to input the password correctly, and the Demon Realm is not in anarchy anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have... as you can see, there are 2 new stages. The 5th one is a water stage, and the 6th one is an ice stage.
Or Rachel was all like, dive into the water, dive into the water.
Okay, we're going to go to the ice stage then, and save the water stage just for her.
Okay, let's do that. Fly there, knave.
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah.
So, I don't know when I went to bed the night before, but I woke up at around 5 p.m. And then immediately made those things that they're like chicken but have ham and cheese inside it, and made a couple of deluxe pizza pockets or whatever they're called.
Yeah, I
Which,
occasionally
by the way,
get
were
those
not
stuff
made
too.
by us. Don't sue us.
No, pizza pockets is a generic term. Anyone can say it.
Right. I know for a fact we can't sing Happy Birthday.
Yeah, that's always bothered me, that is copyrighted.
Yeah, I know. It's like, okay, you know, a lot of people are breaking that sort of law. Can you sue the entire world or something? I don't think. Well, I actually wouldn't say the entire world. That's assuming everyone sings Happy Birthday.
Yeah, some
Last
people don't celebrate birthdays.
Culturally ignorant, so.
Yeah, I actually know a few people that do not celebrate their birthdays. They don't see the point in it.
I don't see the point of it either. It's just like, okay, hooray!
Personally, I view it the same as Christmas. It is a time to gather with friends and family.
And a time to receive presents while wasting all of your money on them.
Yes.
It's not a time for receiving. It's a time for...
hoping that your parents got the next latest Xbox 360, whatever it is. I don't know.
Amatsu, you were so out of date. That's from the 80s. We're talking about the Xbox One now, which is not made by us. Don't sue us.
Yeah. It apparently some people actually did manage to acquire the blueprints for the Xbox One and actually made their own fake Xbox One that functions. But it costs like $2,000 to do it.
That is awesome.
That is awesome and that they can do that. But it's also horrifying, and the price tag involved.
Yeah, you know, if you don't want to waste your money on something that's like $700, waste your money on something that's $2,000.
Yes, like, or you could save your money and give it to us, the Arcade Brigade. We'll get like HD camera capture card things
or something. I have no idea. So, aside from the obvious, by the way, if you do want to donate, it's completely up to you. That was not really like a whole...
Yeah, that was just joking around, my friends.
Just donating.
I
mean, joking. I'm sorry. I still have... Yeah, there's been a few incidents I'm remembering now. Actually, one of my favorite people that I enjoyed watching when I was younger, I'm not saying who for the sake of... No. They were actually caught up in that, where a lot of people found it to be very controversial because of that. Nowadays, on his new channel, which again I'm not saying, some people might know who I'm talking about. He specifically says that it's optional compared to before, where he was relying on donations to get by.
Well, some people, they gotta do what they gotta do, I say.
Yeah. I think that's why monetizing happened. I mean, this person had like 30,000 subs when it was actually a lot.
Yeah, and I seemed to die a lot the first time to a boss in this game.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, everyone says their first time is always a little painful. That might be going a little too far, but oh well.
Not far enough. At least it got past the Fox censors, as far as we know.
Yeah. This LP has been censored by Fox News.
No.
Ow. Stop clipping me by pixels.
So, CJ introduced me to this guy, who I'm not saying.
Oh my.
Well, not really a guy, he's more or less a music artist. And by music artist, I mean listen to the song. And it was all like, how would you not know him? Here's a link. And I'm like,
Sure.
So I listened to it, ended up being a super addicting song, which I'm not saying out loud.
Oh.
And it was like, oh, okay. 8 bajillion replays
Yeah.
later.
I'm pretty sure someone's gonna be like, oh, you should be using this power against this boss instead.
You know, I guess a lot of people do that. I mean, we all have our own way of doing this.
Yes.
Some people like to think strategically, others don't. Everyone has their own strategy.
Some people don't like to think at all.
Other people like to use their fists.
And I shoot energy projectiles at people.
I like to use my foot.
Foot combat's pretty good. Like, foot boxing is always good.
Boxing.
Yeah, but this is one of the problems with the game. They do they have swap bosses. Like, we've seen this guy before in the tower. He does have more hit points, however. They actually do make them more difficult. They change them up a little in subtle ways. Like, this variant does that more often, where he flings his arms out. And he's down. Unfortunately, reused bosses will never have an item for us. They usually drop a full health, so we can go on to the next area 100% intact.
Alrighty.
Which is fair, I guess, in some way. I don't know which way. Phew.
I don't know, great.
Also, ice physics. And bats.
Oh, they're always fun.
Yeah, bats and ice physics.
That in a lot of games, people will have ice physics without even knowing it. Like, their floors, there's no ice on it, but it's just way too slippery. Or the controls are too slippery, or the character thing is too slippery.
Well, in this case, Firebrand can cling on walls. You've seen this. He will slip down the walls here. If the bats don't eat my face first.
Oh, no, Shadow Umbrella.
Damn bats and their face eating. Who told them that they could eat my face? Huh? Was it you, Toast?
I'm sorry. It's just I thought you would be nutritious. And
no, that's your job.
But if people eat me, then there won't be a me.
Which is only slightly inconvenient.
But now that you know my diabolical plan...
I think there's a hidden item in here, and I might have gone the wrong way. Yeah. Oh, I can't double back. I'll have to come back to this stage later.
Yeah, okay.
It's time for another showdown with Pharma. He has spikier shoulders now. He's a bit more muscular.
I know, character
development, and this is the last time we're meeting him.
Well,
he'll either destroy us, or he's going to die trying.
Well, he probably hangs out with us a lot because he's so lonely. All he has is his fire, which won't even reply to him.
I know. Rude fire. And of course his boss has given him another crest, naturally, because why not give these omnipotent objects to your minions?
I don't know.
And he has, like,
Ow.
I came here early for two purposes. To get his crest, which is the best in the game that we can get access to. And the fact that we're saving the water level for when we have Rachel. Because she had work and was tired.
Again.
Yes.
But to be fair, I find that, you know, work and employment could be more, well, if you're able to do it, is definitely a bigger priority.
Yes.
Than something like this, especially, you know, with education and everything else. Not me, I'm probably going to see about getting a job.
That's why we haven't had Flutter since episode 1.
Yeah.
And we only had her for like a minute.
We're at with Flutter, we're at a time...
Yes, there's a lot of finals right now, too, for people
finals.
in school.
Good God, everything else. Like, I was speaking with my friend, Matt. who is not copyrighted, so I can freely speak of. Shut up.
Just so the viewer knows, we're recording this at almost 4 a.m., so we're both a bit loopy, I think.
I don't know. I woke up at 5 p.m. It doesn't make a difference.
Huh, I woke up at noon.
So I was whatever. I was talking with him, and he was like, "Oh, I have finals," and you know, switched his major to linguistics, which I had to search up on Google because I had a brain fart.
It happens sometimes.
And now this guy, he is smart. He's like almost at the top of the insert 4-letter word thing here. I have no idea what it's called for his one class, but he's currently in, I think, software engineering. And he's like,
I usually know my school terms, but that one eludes me.
Yeah, because we're both Canadian. We should know this.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know.
Well, I do have a lot of American friends.
Well, I don't know if it's the same in the Americas, but he's like, oh, I have to study it like for 8 hours at the library. Because he's all the way up.
Still have libraries?
Oh yeah, we still have libraries.
I guess someone has to have a place to go to get free internet these days.
Not to mention, I think there's a library in the not the campus, the school, maybe campus. I don't know. I say a lot apparently.
Apparently.
So he's just studying there and all. And
Did I mention that Arma is very durable the third time around? But he is using the strongest power that we can get, so...
I know. But if anyone has finals by the time this comes out, good luck.
Yes, good luck.
I do not want to spend 8 hours studying in a library. I'm way too lazy for that.
So am I.
It's
but
like,
kudos to you. Getting an
really
education is important.
Just YouTube.
Yeah. There he goes. He is defeated. He thinks we increase incredible power. And he's going to give his power to us by sealing it within the crest he was using, because apparently Crest can do that.
Well, that was strange. I didn't do it.
Oh.
What happened?
Not sure. I think my internet derped, but it's okay. You didn't mess too much. It should be. It's back, coming back up now. I'm going to leave it right here so you can read this text because you need to see it.
Alright, you have found the Crest of Time.
Because, yeah, that's like we have fire, earth, water, air, and then just time right out there. And there's that Crest of Heaven that we were seeing earlier. We can turn into L Gargoyle, which I'm not sure what the L stands for. Honestly, Light Gargoyle, Lame Gargoyle, Luigi Gargoyle.
The Crest of Time somehow is reading that. It just reminds me of pizza, like Crust of Time.
Your skin turns like iron and cuts your damage done to you in half. Technically, it actually isn't doing that. It actually doubles your health bar. Fun facts. Anyways,
I wonder what the Crest of Time would taste like. I'm not just saying this to be.
Before we end this episode, let's take a look at what it looks like, actually.
Curious.
Since we'll need to come here for next episode anyways. Oh, legendary. That's what it stands for. So, yeah, you look a lot like Firebrand, but golden. The shots... It does combine some of your previous powers, and... This guy's scared of us. Wish we could kill him just to be like, screw you. But anyways, let's leave off right here. And we will see everyone next time as we go on a journey around the other areas to collect the remaining items, because we need a lot of them. Goodbye.